ladies, it's me. I wanted to make a quick little tutorial on the Jamberry nail wrap application process. When you get your Jamberry nail wraps, they're going to come in a purple sleeve, and on the back of that purple sleeve, Jamberry provides you with the application instructions right in front of you. And that's just to fall back on, just in case you may forget a step or two. It's very nicely written. Jamberry really did a good job of putting the instructions, even the removal process, on the back. So always just kind of remember you have a fallback right in front of you just in case. So the first thing I like to do is wash my hands. I like to wash my hands in Blue Dawn dish soap. This has an anti-grease agent to make sure that my hands are rid of the most grease and oils and dirt as much as possible. It doesn't have any of the extra lotions or oils that a lot of hand soaps have out there. So this just to me assures my hands are the cleanest that I think they're going to get. So I'm going to take my nail sheet, and they come on clear backing of paper, and they do that for a reason. Jamberry wants you to line up or make sure that you have the proper size nail wrap to the nail that you're applying it to. So we're going to do my pinky today, and I already know what wrap goes with my pinky. I've done this a few times. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to curve my sheet around, and I am going to curve it around the nail bed that I want to apply it to. And I know that you can't see it here, but I am going to assure that there is a slight sliver of nail showing on either side. And that just assures me that the nail wrap is not going to be touching any of my skin. If you do a too big of a wrap and it touches the skin and it lays on your skin produces oil, and it's going to cause your nails or your wraps to lift. And you definitely don't want to do that. So when selecting a nail wrap, slightly smaller is always best. So I'm ready to apply my pinky nail wrap. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to push back my cuticle. I'm going to get as much as cuticle pushed back as possible, even the invisible ones you can't really see. And you can use any cuticle pusher. I have a metal one. You can use a rubber tip cuticle pusher, an orange stick, whatever you have. After I push back my cuticles, I'm going to give it a slight buff. Not to shine it up or anything, but just to give it a nice little slightly roughed, get all those ridges and bumps buffed out of there. As you can see, I didn't apply too much pressure. And then I'm going to wipe my nail bed off with alcohol. Alcohol, this is a very important step. I missed this step. My very first Jamacure and my nail wraps came off within about 3 days. This just makes sure that it is the cleanest. No oil, no lotion, no grease. So now I'm ready to apply. I'm going to take my cuticle pusher that I just had. I'm actually going to wipe it off just in case any cuticles were on there. And I am going to lift my nail wrap up. I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to cut this nail wrap in half. Then I'm going to take a rubber cuticle pusher or anything else really you have, and I'm going to transfer it so where the curved part of the wrap is on the opposite end so I can apply it to my nail bed. So here's my heater. It's on. It's been running. It's kind of warm. And I'm going to just heat up my nail wrap to the heater just for a few seconds until it starts flapping in the wind a little bit. And that's how I know it's warm enough to apply. As you can see, it started to curl. That means it's nice and soft and ready to apply. So you want to get as close as possible to your cuticle without it touching. And once it's on there, take it off with your cuticle pusher. I like to give it a nice just swipe with my thumb. And then I'm going to take my cuticle pusher, my rubber tip cuticle pusher, and really apply some pressure. I'm really going to get all the bubbles out of the center. I'm really going to apply pressure around the edges, around the cuticle. And then as you can see, I have a lot of excess nail wrap. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clip that off because that's going to be easier for me when I am ready to file it down. So I clipped off the excess. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reheat that fingernail up. And then I'm going to reapply my pressure. Again, center, I really like to hit my sides and my cuticle areas and also my tips. The next step is filing the excess nail wrap. As you can see, I still have a lot of excess nail wrap on my fingernails are super short. And you would just want to file that excess nail wrap off. Filing is pretty important. You want to do it in a 90-degree angle. It won't hurt if you do slightly like a 45-degree angle, but you only want to do it in a downward motion, not down and up, not side to back and forth, strictly up and down. You want to wait until your nail wrap is completely cool as well. So either you can do your next nail if you want, or you can just start or just wait a few, like a minute, and then you can just start filing. As you can see, I'm only filing in a downward motion. It only takes a couple swipes. And you can already see that it's off, and I can tell that it's sticking to my skin. So I'm just going to take it off, just like that. So one more time I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply heat to it one more time. And this time, I'm really going to apply pressure to the tip since I just filed it. And there you have it, ladies. You have a perfect applied jamberry nail wrap. And it wasn't that hard. It was pretty easy. So if you ladies have any questions on my process, feel free to get a hold of me. I would love to answer any questions you have. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope to see you all later when I do my pedicure. Until then, guys, have a great day.